Alright, today we're going to take this door off and we're going to replace these hinges. So this is how to take the door off and replace these hinges right here. So let's start with disconnecting our power cables. Looks like in this piece of crap Dodge, it's a 1997 Dodge Ram. And this one right here, they have some kind of aftermarket speaker wire there. I guess the best thing to do for that is I could cut it, but I'll probably pull the speaker out they got in the door and disconnect the wire and pull it back through so we can get it out the way. This is our main door harness. And you pull that little rubber thing out, you can see where you can disconnect these so that the door comes. Okay, so I just took my screwdriver because I just can't fit my big old hands in there and pushed on this little tab right here and pushed it back and popped it out. And it's going to be the same on the other one. So there it goes. There it is, guys. Door is off, hinge is exposed. So let me set my door out the way. Now the door panels were already off on this. You don't have to have them off to do this. So you had a nut and a bolt, a nut and a bolt. This is my broke door hinge. This is the problem I'm having with it sagging, moving around. You got 13s there and 13s there. There's not a lot of room. And when I pulled these parts at the junkyard, I took this fender off, but I'm not doing that because that's quite a bit of work actually. So I'm just going to get something that will get in there to get these two. Then this one on the bottom isn't so bad because you can kind of just peel this out the way and then you can see that one through here. This one is a real pain because you have to unloosen this emergency brake or parking brake and move it out the way and then get in there and get to that bolt. So I'll show you guys all that, but let's go ahead and get these easier ones out first. Alright, now that I finally got them 4 bolts out, I'm going to get this bolt out and this bolt out. This hinge is actually okay, but I'm going to go ahead and replace it anyway because I got a new one out of the junkyard. It's a lot, and this one's definitely broke. This whole thing. And there's no spring in it. So, first we'll get this one out. I'll show you guys what to do here, and then we'll move on to the top one, which is a little more difficult. So first thing to do over here is to get this out. And they're just Phillips screws. So after this, you follow this panel here and it's all one piece and it pops out up here. So you just kind of pop it out and pull it out. Oh, there is a screw right there while I'm talking. Now, you just follow it up there. And there's a screw up there. So they're saying there's a Phillips screw right up in here, guys. Somebody had needed it. This plastic panel. Alright. See, that screw is right there, guys. And this whole panel comes out together. So after that kick panel's out, you'll go up and you'll see this little thing here, and that's right on the other side of this. You could peel this off, you could poke it through, whichever one you want. But if you do that, it's a 13 right there, and you can get it with a socket. This top one, here's your park brake. This top one, you gotta come in and you have to undo your park brake, which is a bolt there. And then you guys probably can't see, probably not enough light, but there's a bolt right up top of that. It's a 13 as well. And after you do that, this will come loose and you can push it to the side. And if you reach up in there, about right there in the dash, there'll be another 13 right there that you can get to with a ratchet. Now it will have to be a deep, or at least a medium, because this whole panel has to go through, and you're not going to have a whole lot of room for a ratchet. So you need the thinnest ratchet you can find, thinnest head, and then a medium or deep socket, 13, and you can get this top bolt right here out, so you can take this whole hinge off. Now you could use a regular ratchet, but I'm going to use power tools because, yeah. And I just pushed that little thing through instead of peeling it off. Zips it right off. Okay, so I got the 2 bolts in the back, and there's 1 bolt on the side here I forgot about for this e-brake. So that's all I got left to do. E-brake will slide out the way, and then I can get up there. See, the e-brake is our parking brake. Now it just pushes out the way. And now I can get up behind it and get to this part right here. And it's going to be the same as this part down here. You got this little stuff you got to bust through, but it pushes through real easy. Or you can peel it off. Up to you. There it is. And that is your 2 bolts. Now when you go to put it back, same thing in reverse. That's how you change the hinges on a 1997, well, 1994 to 2001 Dodge Ram 1500. Maybe the same on 2500s, 3500s, I don't know. But the rest of this you guys will see in sped up. So let's get it going. Just like that there. As you can see, this one's just broke, and there's no spring in this part right here that will hold on to that part. Let's get her in there. That's all wrapped up there. Get the hinges in. After that, it's just putting the door on and adjusting everything. But that's pretty much it. How to get that top door hinge was the hardest part. And there was really no videos on YouTube on it. That's why I did it. I appreciate everybody watching. Subscribe, share, all that stuff. See y'all later.